welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sean. I'm back for another video. In this video today, I'm going to be doing an update to a previous strawberry letter, which is called He's Perfect, but there's just this one thing. It's my most recent strawberry letter. I'll be sure to link it on the screen, and I'll also be sure to link it in the description box below. Before I get into all of that, if you're brand new to my channel, I'm a life and dating coach, but I also upload videos on fashion and lifestyle, and I'm also the author of 3 books. The first one's called The Dating Game: How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book, Breaking the Man Code: The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book, Getting Unstuck: How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. They're all available on Amazon, Kindle, BarnesandNoble.com. I'll be sure to link all 3 of my books below so you guys can check them out. And if you want to work with me as your personal life and dating coach, or if you'd like to submit your letter for a chance to possibly have it featured in an upcoming video, send me an email to itscoachshawn@gmail.com. That's itscoachshawn, SHAWN @gmail.com. So like I said, this is an update. I rarely get updates, so huge thank you to the writer of the strawberry letter for updating me on her situation. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video, I'm going to put a few excerpts of that video right here. What has he done to impress you? And for you to say that he has all of the characteristics that you want in a man, this man has poor money management skills. This man is always broke. This man does not know how to set boundaries with his family. Like, I see some flaws and some deal breakers here. All of this because he's nice? You're only 22 years old. You will, trust me when I tell you, you'll find other nice men. But nice isn't enough. Him wanting you isn't enough. You already said there's no chemistry. You're not a bad person or a gold digger if you feel like he doesn't have enough to offer you. He's in love with you. How do you know? How do you know? Have you ever tested that by saying that you can't lend him money anymore? You need to find out if he's really with you because he wants to be, or because he likes the fact that you're like his own personal ATM. Like, none of this is attractive. There isn't even any chemistry between the two of you. You're staying with him out of fear. The love is not growing because you're tired of paying for it. Just because a man wants you doesn't mean that he should have you. What have you done to prove yourself worthy? Okay? He's nice and he likes you. So what? So what? What else? So I definitely recommend that you watch that video in its entirety before watching this video if you want to kind of be more caught up. But anyway, I'm going to do the update and I'm going to read it right now. So without any further ado, let's go get him. Again. Hi, Coach Sean. I just watched your video and it was exactly what I needed to hear, so thank you. I don't think I was as descriptive with my first letter. With hearing what you said, I think I felt guilty leaving him knowing that I was the only one that was there for him. So when I met this guy, he was really depressed and didn't have much friends. He told me his life story about his past relationship and how he's always the one who gets hurt, etc. From this, I felt for some reason obligated to be there for him. With the fact that he's recently moved to the country and I could tell that he was trying to do better for himself, which is why I didn't mind helping him when he fell on hard times. I never really thought about it the way you saw it, but I feel as though you really opened my eyes. He would tell me things like, if I leave him, he would harm himself. Y'all know what I mean. I can't say it for this video, but he would harm himself. He would cry every time I tried to leave. He would give my number to his sister and she would phone me and beg me to be with him. I think that's why I settled. Although I didn't want to be there, I felt like I had to be. I didn't think he was trying to be with me because of the money, as there have been many situations where I said no and he's been okay with that and still treated me the same way. I think he gets really attached for various reasons. He's not exactly everyone's cup of tea when it comes to looks, but in behavior, he's absolutely amazing. Although I haven't known him long, I do trust that I know him and what he says. The day after writing you, I told him I didn't want to be in a relationship with him anymore, and he's been phoning me, crying on the phone, begging me. I feel like this has something to do with his insecurities or the fact that he feels that he'll never find anybody else to be with. He suggested ways for him to change, says he'll never ask me for money again, and that I can take as long as I want to think about it, but he's going to try harder and he's going to wait for me. I still feel really guilty because I know I don't want to be with him. And with the ways things started, I've come to terms with the fact that I've just felt sorry for him. I've tried to explain this to him, but he is not having it. She says that in all caps. I've received pictures of him crying, videos of him drunk, prayers from him begging me. I feel like this is starting to disturb me and make me feel even more guilty because, as I said, he's genuinely a very lovely guy. However, as you stated, that's not enough, and I know that I do want more out of life, and that's more than he can provide for me at the moment. Then again, even if he could, I still don't think I see him in that way. I hope you don't find me to be a pain by writing you another letter, but I want to know how you would deal with the situation. I don't want to have have any regrets or have anything happen to him because of me. I know to some degree this is blackmail and emotional abuse. Yes, it is. But I really feel bad for him, and he's really going into depressive mode. This is why I stayed all this time helping him. I also felt like I gave him false hopes. Thank you. First of all, what this man needs is not you. What this man needs is not a relationship. He needs therapy. Did you tell the sister when she called, you need to look after your brother? Your brother is falling apart. Your brother is talking about self-harm. Like, I need you to do something. You don't want to be with somebody just because of pity, because you feel sorry for them. That's what you've done for this long. Now, I understand why you feel a little bit guilty. You feel like you gave him false hope. It doesn't sound like physically he's your type. Financially, he's not your type. Just because he's interested in pursuing you romantically doesn't mean that you have to go along with it. I think that you should urge him to seek help. I feel like it's very manipulative. Whether he's aware of it or not, that's exactly what's happening. If I were you, I would pray about it. God, help him, give him strength, help him to be able to better accept this breakup, but I'm not going back. It's not up to you to fix him. And I've dealt with so many letters that are like this, where there are women who sees a broken man and you want to come in and you want to fix him. That is not your job. A man should be your partner, not your project. And you can't hold a man so tight that you make the broken pieces of himself stick together. He's got to do that for himself. I've actually been in the exact same situation as you are now before, when I was much younger. And there was this guy who always made me feel like I was all he had. He had no mom, he had no dad, his siblings had betrayed him, and he always made me feel like I was the only one he had. And I wanted to break it off so much sooner, but I stayed with him for pity. And I remember going to my daddy and telling my daddy, like, oh, daddy, like, I don't want to be with him anymore. I just don't, but he always makes me feel like I'm all he has. And my daddy told me, if that man found somebody else, he would have dropped you in a heartbeat. You never stay with somebody because of pity. That's not a reason to stay. I think you should let him go, and to let him go completely. And I'm actually extremely happy that you wrote me the first letter, because the money issue shed light on an even bigger issue, because clearly there's some mental instability here. How are you threatening self-harm because I don't want to be with you anymore? I've already explained to you how I feel. You can tell me you can wait on me all you want. I said I'm not coming back. Like, there's bigger issues here. There is a lot more to him than you ever even thought. That's why you should be praying. People always think it's lame, it's old-fashioned, Sean's a Christian and all that, yes, but still, you don't have to be a Christian to pray, to say, God, show me what I'm not seeing. He seems like this charming man. If there's anything that could harm me now or in the future, show it to me. If there's characteristics and traits that I'm blind to because I'm smitten, show me, Lord. You've told him how you felt. You've tried to end it. I think you should pray about it and tell his sister what's going on. Tell his family what's going on so that they could be his support system. He doesn't need a girlfriend. He needs help. He needs therapy. He needs healing. And he needs to do all of that away from you. You're not helping anything by staying around. That would be giving him false hope. You need to let him heal these wounds on his own. It's so unfair that he would put something so heavy on you, put all that weight on you, all that emotional and mental weight on you. That's not fair. There was so much more to this man that was underneath the surface that you never had access to. Breaking up with this man showed everything. Look at what you found out. This Prince Charming, this sweet angel, is also somebody who is capable of sending you drunk videos and begging you, and got all these people calling you and then trying to blame you if he decides to do something to himself. There is a lot to this man that you did not know. I thank God for sparing you. You wrote me for one thing, but God showed you another. Anyway, that is pretty much it. I love you guys. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. Let me know your thoughts and opinions below in the comment section. If you guys have ever been through anything similar, have you ever been with somebody who took the breakup this bad? What did you do? Give her your advice, give her your thoughts, your opinions, and also give her your prayers, because she's definitely gonna need it. She sounds like a sweetheart and is just riddled with guilt. He's playing on that guilt. Like I said, whether he's aware of it or not, whether he's intentionally being manipulative or not, he's still manipulating her. by making her feel this bad for leaving. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts and opinions on life and love, consider purchasing one of my books. The first one's called The Dating Game: How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book, Breaking the Man Code: The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book, Getting Unstuck: How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. They're all available on Amazon, Kindle, BarnesandNoble.com. And if you want to work with me as your personal life and dating coach, send me an email to itscoachshawn@gmail.com. That's itscoachshawn, SHAWN @gmail.com. Huge thank you to the writer of this letter for sending me this update. I sincerely appreciate it. I always want to know how things work out. If you are somebody who's previously wrote me a strawberry letter, I want to know. We all want to know. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. We want to know how things worked out, okay? The least you could do is drop me a couple of lines, okay? Anyway, that's pretty much it. I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Till next time. Later, divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.